One last time, everybody together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. युग धर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की. Thank you everybody for coming on time in Festival of Enlightenment. So let's start with the auspicious prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin iti namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam panghum langhayate girim yat kripa tamaham vande Shri Guru Deenatarinam Param Ananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna. So welcome once again to the Festival of Enlightenment, where we discuss from Bhagavad Gita every single session. And all glories to this personality, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So this month is called Kartik month. How many of you know about Kartik? Kartik Mass? Kartik month? Okay, some people know. That's good. So Kartik month is very, very glorious. We see so many devotees come to Vrindavan in the month of Kartik from so many different countries. Especially when we go to Vrindavan and then we see so many devotees from China, from Japan, from Russia, and many people actually take 1 month off from the office and they spend dedicatedly the whole Kartik Mass they spend in Vrindavan. Can you imagine? And when we go and see those foreign devotees, with so much intensity, they practice Krishna consciousness. The heart melts. So it's very nice to see that what magic Srila Prabhupada has done. So Srila Prabhupada was very well situated in Vrindavan. And during his 70s, or he was almost about to become 70, at that age, he left Vrindavan. He left Vrindavan to give Vrindavan to others. That's the reason Srila Prabhupada left. So when he left, he took Vrindavan in his heart and then gave Vrindavan all over the world, to all the people in the world. And that's the magic we are seeing. So he has established Vrindavan at many, many different places, named as ISKCON, ISKCON, right? ISKCON is Vrindavan, because here Krishna is the center. What is Vrindavan? Where Krishna is the center and everybody is serving Krishna without any selfish motives. Just pleasing Krishna, that's it. Pleasing Shri Radha Krishna, that's it. That's Vrindavan. And that's what Srila Prabhupada has done, this magic. The people who didn't know anything about Krishna, anything about Bhagavad Gita, he just took Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, and established all over the world. And Srila Prabhupada and so many devotees, they are being benefited. The lives are transforming. The lives are transforming of so many people. And that's how Srila Prabhupada has taught us that how to not get cheated in life. How to not get cheated in life, in spiritual life especially. And how to move on or move ahead in our spiritual journey genuinely. Under the guidance of the genuine gurus. I think I opened a wrong PPT. Sorry. I'll just change it. Yeah. And then that's why today's topic is, do I need a guide in my life? It's a very, very important question to ask. So we will start with a very nice example. We'll talk about Arjuna, the great warrior Arjuna. So if we talk about Arjun's qualities. So what happened is Urvashi. How many of you know Urvashi? Don't try to know. There's no need. She's an Apsara. She's a damsel of the heavenly planets. She came to disturb Arjun. She saw Arjun is such a great warrior, very well, focused in his archery, very, very self-controlled. So she thought that she was sent actually, especially to disturb Arjun. And then when Urvashi came, she told, "You want to have union with me?" And Arjun told no. No. Rejected the offer straight away. Can you imagine? We are not talking about any, Mataji of this world. We are talking about heavenly planets, Swargalok, Apsara coming down. We cannot even imagine actually because we have not got the experience. But when we get the experience, we'll surely say, get lost with the festival of enlightenment. Let me go now only. So this will be our situation. But when we see Arjuna, he rejected the offer without thinking twice. And that's the self-control of Arjuna, rejecting Urvashi. Second, Dhritarashtra tortured the Pandavas so much. Throughout the life, they tortured Pandavas. Throughout the life. Still, when Dhritarashtra, I was reading in Srimad Bhagavatam, when Dhritarashtra left home, after the battlefield of Kurukshetra was over, Dhritarashtra left home actually. Vidura came and then he chastised Dhritarashtra. What are you doing? You're in old age. You're still attached to family life. Leave and go to forest and move ahead in your spiritual journey. And Dhritarashtra left. His heart got transformed. And then he left without even informing anybody. And when Pandavas, when the Yudhishthir Maharaj came to know, when Arjuna came to know that Dhritarashtra, our uncle, has left, and even Gandhari, they have left. My uncle and aunt have left. Where are they? They didn't know that where they went actually. Vidura knew. And he didn't tell the Pandavas. So then they were thinking, they were crying actually for Dhritarashtra that where he has gone. Did we do something wrong to them? Did we do something wrong to Dhritarashtra, to our uncle and aunt? They were thinking like this. This was the mood of Arjuna and Yudhishthira and all the Pandavas. Can you imagine? Respect for the elders. Even if he doesn't get respect back. Respecting the elders and all the people around. That was a quality of Arjuna. Good character. First of all, he is knowledgeable, self-controlled. A person who has knowledge, who is realized in his knowledge, he can be self-controlled. Second is good character, giving respect to others and all varieties of good character, the aspects of good character. Third is Arjuna's focus, the meditation on the goal. For example, when Swayamvar was happening and Arjuna was called, so everybody was given this task to shoot the bird's eye or fish, whatever it is, doesn't matter. So an entity was hanged, bird or fish, whatever, and everybody had to target the eye of that entity, fish or bird, whatever. And then without looking at the eye, directly looking at the eye and shoot, no. Looking down in the water, the reflection of that bird or of that fish, and then targeting upwards like this. How many of you can do that? Raise your hands. If we shoot our arrow here also, it will fly like this and somebody can... and he did that. So much expert, skillful in archery. So much focused. So after having all these good qualities, he was all knowledgeable and he was all skillful. After having all these things also, what happened when Battle of Kurukshetra was about to start? What happened? What happened to Arjuna? When Arjuna told Krishna, Senayor Ubhayor Madhye Ratham Sthapyo Me Achyuta. So he was telling Krishna that, oh Achyuta, oh Krishna, take my chariot in between the two armies. Ratham Sthapyo Me Achyuta. Oh Achyuta, please situate my chariot in between the two armies. I want to see who is there to fight with us today. So Krishna told, okay sir, let's take the chariot. So Krishna, as a dear servant, he took the chariot of Arjuna and placed the chariot in between the two armies. And then Arjuna was very, very confident. And before seeing the other opposite party, he was very confident. But when he started looking at the opposite party, he started glancing like this. And he became really, really depressed, we can say. Because he saw that my uncle is standing, my grandfather is standing, my teacher is standing, Dronacharya. All my brothers are standing, my family members are standing. How can I kill my grandfather? How can I kill my teacher? They are worshipable entities for me. How can I kill them? Great sin will come as a reaction to me and the whole kingdom. And how can I kill my own family members? And he was giving so many reasons, actually. He was telling that even if I win the kingdom, what's the use? If there is no one with me to share that happiness of getting the kingdom, what's the use? Alone, how will I be able to enjoy the kingdom? There should be somebody, right? All the family members. That was the thought process, and many other thought processes. He gave a list of reasons, and then finally he surrendered to Krishna. And that's how this verse comes. Let's recite this verse. Very, very nice. It's from Bhagavad Gita 2.7, second chapter. In the starting, Arjuna surrenders. And then that's how Krishna starts speaking. So the Lord expects the devotee to surrender, to cool down. And then when the devotee actually asks, please, O Lord, please help me. And then the Lord comes into picture. He will wait till that time. Hmm. So let's recite this verse. Arjuna is telling Krishna, Karpanya dosho upahat svabhavaha pritchami tvam dharma sammudha chetaha यश्रेयस्यान्निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं शाधि मां त्वां प्रपन्नम्. So what Arjuna is saying to Krishna, that now I'm confused about my duty. What is my duty, O Krishna? I don't know. I'm fully confused about my duty, my dharma. Dharma sammudha chetaha. Huh? And then he's saying, I've lost all composure. Now, can you imagine Arjuna, the great fighter, having good knowledge, having self control, all the good qualities, and then all skillful in the battle? He's saying this, I have lost all my composure now. Hmm. Because of the miserly weakness of the heart. And then he's saying, in this condition, O Krishna, I'm asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. Now I don't know anything. What is best for me? Please tell me, O Krishna. Please suggest me what is best for me. What should I do at this point of time? And then, very, very important word. Now I am your disciple. And a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. Hmm? So Arjuna allowed Krishna to help. This is the main point which we are discussing. Can we close this window? A lot of sound is coming. So Arjuna, what Arjuna is doing here? Arjuna is allowing Krishna to come into the picture. Arjuna is allowing Krishna to come into his life, enter into his consciousness, enter into his life, and help. Hmm? He's allowing the other personality, Krishna. And then Krishna is ready to give help. He's ready to help. Right? Now let me ask you this question. What stops us from taking help from others? What stops us? Please raise your hands and tell. Huh? Oh, ego. Okay. Any other answer? सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट. अरे मेरी भी कोई सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट है, मैं कैसे हेल्प मांगू? मुझसे लोग हेल्प मांगने चाहिए. आई एम सिटिंग हियर, लेट पीपल कम एंड टेक हेल्प फ्रॉम मी. सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट. Ego, that I am also something. I am the senior engineer in my company. The engineers have to take help from me. Ego. I am the CEO of this company. They should first knock my cabin and enter. Nobody should be allowed to enter into my cabin if they have any query or they are facing some issues. No, not very easily, not approachable. Ego. And then we are not ready to take help from others also. That's the ego. Very, very heavy ego is to carry. It becomes a burden on the head. We can feel the ego, right? So much of burden comes. And when sometimes sometimes when the ego gets away, sometimes then we feel so light, so light. The burden gets completely removed. We feel so nice. So ego stops us to take help. And this idea that I'm perfect, I'm 100% perfect, I don't require any help, any corrections, this will break us one day, for sure. It'll surely break us. Nobody in this world who is thinking that I'm perfect, I'm 100% perfect, has ever succeeded in life. Nobody. But those people who always have become humble, oh, the whole world has praised them. The whole world has taken their shelter. Very, very humble, ready to help others, and ready to be corrected also back. Ready to accept feedback and work on that. So it will break us for sure. The idea that I'm perfect. And when we develop this desire that I can go wrong anytime, I'm a human being. How many of you attended this session where we discussed that 4 defects of a human being? You remember, right? 4 defects of a human being. What are those? Huh? 4 defects. Imperfect senses. Everything is imperfect. Eyes are imperfect, nose is imperfect. Cheating propensity. Tendency to commit mistakes. We saw that. We can commit mistake anytime. So like that, there are so many defects. And after having those defects, if you say, I'm perfect. So that's the symptom of ego. And that person cannot succeed in any way. In any way. That's why we have to develop this desire and we have to develop this thought process that I can go wrong. I can go wrong. And that person is very flexible, very, very open. I can go wrong. I can be corrected. I can be corrected by others. Ultimately, who will be the beneficiary if I get corrections? Who will get benefited? The person who is correcting or I? Who is getting corrected? Who will be beneficiary? I will be beneficiary right? If I am getting corrected by others. But one time my mentor was sharing. He was sharing that once he asked this question in one of the forums where he was giving this session. He asked, who will be benefited? The person who is correcting or the person who is getting corrected? One person raised the hand. He told, yes, please answer. He told, Prabhuji, the person who is correcting, he will get benefited more. Or he'll get benefited. Then my mentor asked, how? Then this person shared, because it will satisfy the false ego of that person, Prabhuji. It'll be so nice. The false ego will be satisfied to a great extent. This person will benefit, will be so happy in the heart. He'll be so happy and peaceful. His ego is satisfied. Otherwise, many times the ego is not satisfied only. Because the world doesn't allow us to satisfy our ego. People are ready to break our egos, let me tell you. The colleagues are ready to break the ego. The manager is always ready to break the false ego. Equals, even juniors are also ready. So the world is always ready to break the false ego of ours. So we should be eager. Because it is mentioned that only a person whose false ego gets dissolved, he can progress in spiritual life. Otherwise, it's not easy. It's not easy. So that's why we need external help. We need external help. Now we understand that we need external help. We need a guide in life. If Arjuna needs a guide, who are we? Who are we? Who am I? No one in front of Arjuna, right? So we need a guide in life, for sure. Having so many defects and then not able to control all the things in this world, we need a guide. We need a guide. And to break the false ego, we need a guide. Now comes the question. What type of guide we should have? If we need a guide, then what type of guide? This is the next question, logical question. Can I get a little water? Actually? So now we'll discuss about different kinds of gurus, different kinds of guides or gurus. First of all, the first category of gurus is free advice gurus. Very interesting. People are ready to give advice, especially our relatives. They'll be coming. If let's say a person is still searching for job, they'll be coming. क्या कर रहे हो आपका बेटा? 1 साल से बैठा हुआ है. What is he doing? Let me give some suggestion. बुलाओ उसको. Call him. Call him right now. I have so many suggestions to give. I have changed the lives of so many people. His life is not transformed, but he's ready to change the lives of others. Then call that nephew or whatever. He'll say, बैठो बेटा. मैं बताता हूँ. तो चाय पानी लाना तो there'll be so many things and they'll start. बेटा ये कोर्स कर लो, बेनिफिटेड, बहुत अच्छा बेनिफिट होगा. इसमें स्कोप बहुत ज़्यादा है. मैं रेफरेंस लगा दूंगा. I'll give you the reference. So many advices relatives start giving. Friends and colleagues, there are many colleagues, they will be freely sharing the advices without even asking. So there are many people like this. Even Thela Wala will be ready to give suggestions. So it is very interesting to see that people are always ready to give free advice. Free advice. They are ready to give suggestion without having qualification also. Hmm? Without having qualification. This is a very nice video. Second mic is there, Udesha Pro? Udesha Pro? Udesha Prabhu? Yeah. Can we get this mic? I think he's absorbed. Okay. Can you place that mic there? Yeah, near that projector at the back side. So this is Institute of Baba Management. If you also want, you can. There are so many institutes nowadays where they're producing Babas. You know, so many exploiting gurus in the society. That's the point. So this second category of gurus, guides, exploiting gurus. Hmm? People whom we depend on, even to say there were three things actually which were free in the Vedic culture at the time of Vedic culture, when the Vedic culture was there. What are those things? Do you know? Three things were completely free from the government in the Vedic culture. Education was free. The Gurukuls were free. And whatever, if let's say the family members of that child, they want to give to the Guru, they used to give as a dakshina, Guru dakshina. But it was free. There was no fees charged. Can you imagine? Selfless. Selfless. Second, anybody can guess what was free in Vedic culture? Huh? Shelter was free. Yes. What kind of shelter? They can live together and study. Okay. Yeah. Shelter. Everybody was very helpful. But what was free? Let me tell you. Justice was free. If let's say there is an issue, the justice was free. Nowadays, if we see huge amount, the lawyers will charge. The more famous the lawyer is, the more strong the lawyer is, more amount. Now the people who are very poor, how can they afford? They cannot afford. And many times it will happen that the two lawyers who are what to say protesting against each other, or not protesting, whatever, having the case, right? Fighting the case against each other. The two lawyers from the two sides, they will shake hands and they will say, let them pay money. We'll continue the case. We'll continue it for long. We'll not come to any resolution only. We'll just keep on continuing and continuing, and the money will keep on coming. The money will keep on coming. It will be a source of our income. Can you imagine? This is happening in Kali Yuga. Mhm. And third thing which was free in Vedic culture was medicine. Medicine was completely free. Completely free. Nowadays, that also is highly charged. There's a risk of taking out kidney also. If you go for operation, just now, one person was sharing that I have a minor operation of, in my leg. So I was talking to one of my followers. So it's very, very risky these days. Very, very risky. What they will do, they will give anesthesia. Obviously, that's a minor. But I know, knew actually. There are so many devotees, so many people actually. Major operations they went through. What's the guarantee that they will not take out the kidney and they will sell it off? Nobody will come to know. Hmm? There's always a risk, and huge amount of medicines are so. I know one person, no one person personally actually. He stays in front of our house where we are staying in that building. He's struggling a lot, struggling a lot. I'll not take the name because of taking the medicines. He's not able to afford. He has left his job from I think last 4 years. Left his job, sold his house. Now some friends are helping, some devotees are helping him financially, emotionally, spiritually, and that's how he's continuing his life. And he's telling that I want to do some job, I want to learn, I have to come back to Java, I have to learn and I have to do, not able to do. And medicines are so costly, he's not able to afford. His mother's health was not good, so he left job. And somehow, from so many platforms, he's Milap and all, they are giving, basically he's getting some money, and from friends and all devotees also, struggling a lot. And so costly medicine, so costly. Always he comes and shares his heart with me also and many other devotees. So costly medicines, not able to afford, very, very difficult. Side effects, health is going down. It's very, very deadly. So this is the situation of today's world, Kali Yuga especially. Uh, Everybody is exploiting, especially people, the gurus who claim themselves as spiritual gurus. They are also exploiting. They are also continuing this business. Let me ask you this question. Many times people go, there are some bogus spiritual organization, bogus, and they say that sambhog, say samadhi. First, do sense gratification, enjoy your life, engage in all kinds of sense gratification, and then you will attain samadhi. When you will be frustrated, no more satisfaction, you'll naturally think, oh, I have done everything in my life. Now just let me take samadhi. Let me just, what to say, just go on spiritual path. That's not possible. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that if we continue to satisfy the senses, it's like fire and putting ghee in the agni. Huh? Senses are like that. If you keep on satisfying the senses, more desire to enjoy will come. More desire to enjoy. It will keep on continuing. The tendencies will also increase. Even if we stop artificially enjoying, there will be so much tendencies inside. They will drive us. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Do sense gratification. It's very difficult. So sambhog se samadhi is not possible. So those are bogus spiritual organizations who are giving these kinds of nonsensical ideas. Huh? There are many, many. One of the gurus, I will not take name, so-called spiritual guru. People used to go to him. Nowadays, I don't know it's happening or not. I'll not take name. So he used to say, बाबा जी, बच्चे की जॉब नहीं लग रही है, कुछ बताइए ना उपाय. He used to say, कौन से कलर की सॉक्स पहनता है आपका बच्चा? Which color? No, some people may not understand it. Which colored socks your son wears? He says, black, Babaji, mostly. Start wearing blue. Kripa barsegi. And my Ashirwad is with you. Mera Ashirwad aapke saath hai. Then sometimes, कौन से समोसे के साथ कौन सी चटनी खाते हो? हरी वाली या लाल वाली? रेड और ग्रीन? He'll say, बाबा जी रेड वाली बहुत पसंद है, तो रेड वाली खाते हैं. Start taking green chutney also, pudina, dhania pudina, green chutney. Kripa barsegi. Such kind of bogus solutions people give, and they claim themselves as spiritual gurus. Now I will discuss actually one very important concept. But before doing that, let me ask you this question: why are these kinds of bogus fake gurus existing in the market. Why? What's the reason? Why are they flourishing? Why are they existing? The fake gurus. To play with the mind of the people. Okay, that's correct, huh? Satisfying the false ego. They want to satisfy their false ego. That, I am a spiritual guru. I can do so many magics. Yeah, any other reason? That's correct. Huh. Lots of people are frustrated these days. So naturally, when a person is pressed with the problems, pressed completely, he has no other solution, no solution in the mind. He will naturally go and take somebody's shelter, right? Pressed with the solution, with the problems. So these people are ready to play with them. आ गया बकरा, आज काटेंगे इसको. That's correct. So because there are two main reasons. First of all, don't you think that actually people don't know, people in general don't know about these two things? That's why these bogus gurus are existing in society. First, they don't know what is the qualification of a genuine guru. And that's why they accept anybody and everybody as guru. Is it correct or wrong? Correct, right? They don't know the qualification of a genuine guru. And what is the qualification of a pure, genuine guru? That's why they can't figure out. And they accept anybody as Mere Guru Maharaj, my Gurudev. Huh? And then, what is happening in the ashram, nobody knows. Second, they don't know why to approach a guru. They don't know. Especially people go for material problems, as Prabhu mentioned. Material problems. They don't know that why to approach a guru. मेरा जॉब नहीं लग रहा है, मेरा ये नहीं हो रहा है, मेरे बच्चे का many problems actually. मेरी शादी नहीं हो रही है बहुत टाइम से. शादी हो गई है, बच्चा नहीं हो रहा है. बच्चा हो गया, उसकी हेल्थ खराब है. हेल्थ ठीक है, उसकी शादी नहीं हो रही है. पहले तो उसकी जॉब नहीं लग रही है, फिर उसकी शादी नहीं हो रही. So many problems. Throughout the life there will be so many problems. So they don't know. People in general don't know what is the qualification of a guru actually. That's why they get cheated. And that's why these personalities, these so-called fake gurus are existing in the society. To cheat others, because people want to get cheated. They don't know the qualification. So they cannot figure out, differentiate who is fake, who is real. And then they don't know why to approach a guru only. They don't know. That's why these gurus are existing, for fake and bogus gurus. And many times people go to spiritual organization. Why do people go to spiritual organization? Obviously, one is frustrated. So what do they want after going to spiritual organization? What is the goal? Huh? Solution. Mental satisfaction, yes. Any other standard word which everybody looks? One word, huh? Peace. Let's talk about peace. Actually, people want peace. Happiness is later. People want peace first of all. They don't have peace only. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita that if somebody is not peaceful in life, he cannot be happy. Forget about happiness. Happiness comes later. First, there should be peace. First, it should be peaceful. Then there is a question of happiness. So peace of mind is what everybody is looking for when they go to spiritual organization, especially. Now let me ask you this question. Mind. Based on your previous sessions, one of the previous sessions, we have already discussed. Mind is material or spiritual? Material. Oh my God, you're so clear. How? Give me some logical, technical, scientific answer, which we discussed from Bhagavad Gita. Okay, let me show you this chart. We discussed this? Soul, and then we have two coverings over the soul. Right? No, it's all clear actually from the picture. You can directly answer. Why mind is material? Huh? No, it passes. The mind passes. Actually, the gross body is left behind when the person dies. Subtle body along with soul pass to the next body. Okay, we'll not discuss that. Okay. So see, from here it is very clear that what is written above? Our material bodies. What are the two material bodies we have over the coverings over the soul? First is gross and second is subtle. Now gross body is this, made of earth, water, fire, air, ether. And subtle body is made up of mind, intelligence, and false ego. That is Sukshma Sharir, subtle body. Now, both are material bodies. This is the point. Both are not spiritual, material. Soul is spiritual, but the two coverings, two bodies are material bodies actually. So that's why mind is also what? Material. It's not spiritual. Very simple. Soul is spiritual. Over that, two material coverings are there, material bodies are there, and mind is a part of that material body. Very simple, very clear from Bhagavad Gita. So mind is material. Now let me ask you this question: if mind is material, then peace of mind is spiritual or material? Material. Now let me ask you this question. Now answer this question. If somebody says, I'm going to a spiritual organization for peace of mind, is it a good combination? Spiritual organization and peace, material peace of mind. It's not a good combination. People don't know this. You know. You know it right now because you have attended these sessions. That's why people don't read Bhagavad Gita and they get cheated. Can you imagine? So peace of mind is material. And if a spiritual organization, now if you know, right, that if a spiritual organization, so-called spiritual organization claims that, please come to us, I will give you peace of mind. We will give you peace of mind. You'll be so peaceful in life. You'll say, get lost. Tell this to somebody else. I know from Bhagavad Gita now. I've attended Festival of Enlightenment in Panathur. And I've come to know from Bhagavad Gita now that peace of mind is material. How can you claim you yourself as spiritual guru or spiritual organization? It's all rubbish, nonsense. Rejected. So like that. So things become clear when we read Bhagavad Gita. Right? Now we have come to know that people don't know what is the qualification of a genuine guru. People don't know why to go to a guru. That's why now it's important to understand what are the qualifications of a genuine guru. Logical question, right? Let's revise first of all how we started. We started with in the session today. The great warrior Arjuna, how he was skillful, knowledgeable, good qualities, everything he had, but he got depressed when he saw the relatives in the battlefield. He got depressed instead of having all these things. And then he approached Krishna. He surrendered to Krishna and approached. And we discussed there that what stops us? Ego stops us. And if Arjuna is seeking guidance, who are we? So we need a guide in life because we have so many defects, the false ego is stopping us. We need a guidance. We need a guide. Now, when we discuss about this, when we came to know that we need a guide. Then the question came, what kind of guide should be there? And we discussed free advice gurus, bogus gurus, and finally now we come to genuine guru. Bogus guru versus genuine. Now we have come to the main point. Qualifications of a genuine guru. So if you look at these qualifications, if you go to a guru, you can actually assess that guru. So we'll discuss an acronym today so that we can remember. STOP. Stop. Stop all nonsense. And then understand. Stop going to bogus gurus. Understand what are the qualifications of a genuine guru. That's why it's stop. STOP. What is S? Selfless. A genuine guru is always selfless. He will not charge for anything. He will not charge. And first of all, he will not have any ulterior motive. That ऐसा नहीं होगा कि इसके पास डायमंड रिंग है, इसको आगे बैठाओ. अपने चेले को बोलेगा, चेले जो होंगे उनको बोलेंगे इसको आगे बैठाओ. जिसके पास डायमंड रिंग है, जितना ज्यादा एसेट्स है ना, कोई BMW में है, बाहर देखो कौन आया BMW, उसको आगे बैठाओ, मेरे पास बैठाओ बेटा. You are my real shishya. You can ask questions. Nobody else can ask questions. I'll give you advice. I'll give you guidance. Now, from today onwards, you are my disciple. I am your guru. No. A genuine guru is renounced. He doesn't care about what a person has, what a person can offer to him. He doesn't care. He's always ready to selflessly guide the person. Selflessly. And he never keeps himself in forefront. He keeps the teachings in forefront. Teaching should be at the forefront, genuinely, selflessly. Selfless. Second is T. Teachings based on scriptures, not based on my mind. ऐसा नहीं कि आज हम चर्चा करेंगे, कल मुझे एक सपना आया और उस सपने में मुझे ये रिवील हुआ कि मैं एक नया संप्रदाय का आचार्य हूँ। तो आप सब का अभिनंदन है मेरी इस सभा में। he will be discussing from scriptures, not based on his dreams or based on his mind or whatever, his opinions. No, get lost with his opinions. He will be discussing from the teachings of scriptures as it is, and encourage others to read the scriptures. Not encourage others to become chelas of that guru. No, read scriptures. O is our well-wisher. He's our well-wisher. हाँ? ऐसा नहीं होगा कि गुरु विल कर्स एनीबडी। इसने बहुत क्वेश्चन पूछा, इसको कर्स करता हूं मैं इसको, आज शाप मिलते हैं तुझे, आज से कभी भी क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछेगा मेरी क्लास में। यू विल गो टू हेल। इफ यू आस्क क्वेश्चंस इन माय क्लास यू विल गो टू हेल। डोंट आस्क क्वेश्चंस। A guru will always is always a well-wisher, a genuine guru I'm talking about, always a well-wisher. He'll encourage more and more questions, more and more clarifications, and he'll selflessly keep on guiding the disciples without any ulterior motive. Our well-wisher, and always our well-wisher. ऐसा नहीं आज है कल नहीं है, no. Always our well-wisher. And P is what? Parampara. Now, when we talk about S, T, O, these three, it will take time. It'll take time. When we start attending the sessions, when we start approaching the guru, then we will slowly understand. Is he selfless? In one shot, we cannot understand. No? Is he speaking based on scriptures? Or is he my well-wisher? Or everybody's well-wisher? So it'll take time. But this P is very important. In one shot, we can understand. P. P is what? Parampara. So what is parampara? Parampara is nothing but guru-disciplic succession, or the succession of guru shishya. Then he becomes a guru, then passes on the knowledge to his shishya, and then he becomes a guru and passes on the knowledge, same knowledge as it is, to his shishya, and then it keeps on continuing. So guru disciplic succession. That's how Krishna, I think we'll skip this. So we have 4 bona fide sampradayas. Whenever we approach Guru, now you can utilize this criteria. This is from Padma Puran. Padma Puran, these shlokas come. So we'll chant this. It talks about, these 3 shlokas talk about the 4 sampradayas. Now these shlokas, Padma Puran was written 5,000 years ago, before even Kali Yuga started. At the time of starting of Kali Yuga, end of Dwapar Yuga, whatever. So that time Padma Puran was written. All the Puranas, Upanishads, everything was, the scriptures were converted into written format. And it was predicted in Kali Yuga, in the future, these 4 sampradayas will be there. 4 sampradayas. Sampradaya means, what to say? The guru disciplic succession, from where the knowledge is coming as it is, without getting contaminated, without any misinterpretation, as it is. So it talks about the 4 sampradayas which are still existing. Can you imagine? It's prediction. And 4 major acharyas in 4 sampradayas, Vaishnav sampradayas. So let's recite this. Sampradaya vihinaye mantraste nishvala mataha atah kalau bhavishyanti chatvarah sampradayinah. 4. Shri Brahma Rudra Sanaka Vaishnava Kshiti Pavanaha Chatvaraste Kalau Bhavya Yutkale Purushottamat Ramanujam Shri Svichakre Madhvacharyam Chaturmukha Shri Vishnu Swaminam Rudro Nimbadityam Chatursanaha. Can you imagine? Just try to see four words, two groups of four words. First is in the second verse, you can see Shri, Brahma, Rudra, and Sanaka. Vaishnava. And then in the first verse, it is saying Sampradayinaha. Chatvaraha Sampradayina. Four Sampradayas. And then he's telling, the Padma Purana is telling, what are those four Sampradayas in Kali Yuga? Kalau Bhavya. Sorry, Kalau Bhavya means in Kali Yuga it will happen. What are the four Sampradayas? Shri Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, second one. Shri, Brahma, Rudra, and Sanaka. Or Nimbarka Sampradaya also we call it. And what are the prominent acharyas? With this picture we can understand. What are the prominent acharyas? So basically, Shri Sampradaya is coming from Shri Lakshmi Ji, the devotees of the Lord. Brahma Sampradaya is coming from Lord Brahma, and the disciplic succession is still continuing. Rudra Sampradaya, Rudra means Lord Shiva. It's coming from Lord Shiva. Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu. So Lord Shiva is the Param Vaishnav. He always chants the name of Lord Ram, Vishnu. And four Kumaras, Char Kumaras, Chatush Kumaras. From them, this Nimbarka Sampradaya or Kumar Sampradaya is coming. And what are the prominent acharyas in these sampradayas? Brahma Sampradaya. How many have heard about Madhvacharya? You've heard, right? Udupi. We went to Udupi once, in this year only. It was so nice. It touched my heart. The Krishna Matha there, always the devotees are engaged in serving, and it's Madhva Sampradaya. And by the way, congratulations, ISKCON is also falling under Brahma Sampradaya. Shri Sampradaya, it's majorly in the South Indian part of India. Shri Sampradaya. Shri Vaishnavas, you must have seen, right? Like this, there will be tilak, and then in between, the V-shaped, and then in between there will be a red. Shri Sampradaya. And that the major acharya in that is Ramanujacharya. How many have heard about him? Ramanujacharya. And then Rudra Sampradaya, the third one, Vishnu Swami. And that is majorly in Gujarat and Rajasthan part of India. And finally, Nimbarka or Kumar Sampradaya. So Nimbarka Acharya, Nimbarka Swami, or Nimbarka Acharya. So mostly in Mathura and Vrindavan area, you will be finding these devotees, this Sampradaya. Can you imagine? 4 authorized Sampradayas are there, Vaishnav Sampradaya. And they're mentioned in the Padma Purana. Now from the scriptures we are discussing, ऐसा नहीं कि इन्होंने खुद से बना लिया कुछ नहीं. From the scriptures, Vyasadeva is writing, in Kali Yuga it will happen. Kalau Bhavya, right? Chatvaraha Sampradayinaha. And then he gives the names also. Can you imagine? So our scriptures are perfect. Everything is there in our scriptures. If we read, then we'll come to know. So there's no possibility of becoming a self-manifested guru. कि आज मैं सोया और मेरे सपने में आया कि now I am an acharya of a sampradaya. Tomorrow I open my sampradaya. No. I open my matha. No. It cannot happen. It cannot happen. Now, after understanding this, that what are the qualifications of a genuine guru? What are those? First, S. Selfless. T. Teachings from scriptures. Teachings from C, C++? Java? Scriptures. O. Our well-wisher. Always our well-wisher. Our well-wisher always. P. Parampara. You should come in one of these 4 Vaishnav Sampradayas. Bona fide Sampradayas. Authorized. Because they are mentioned in the scriptures. Now, after understanding this, we should ask this question. What is my qualification? What should be my qualification to approach that genuine guru? What happened? So, what should be my qualification? How to approach that genuine guru or spiritual master? We'll discuss from Bhagavad Gita only. I am not telling you. From Bhagavad Gita. Please wake up. Let's recite the shloka. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam Jnaninas Tattvadarshinaha. Very, very beautiful shloka from Bhagavad Gita. Who is saying this? Krishna is saying this to Arjuna. Now Arjuna is already surrendered. Now Krishna has started giving this from 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 34. Very famous verse. Huh? Many times it gets quoted. It says, it gives us our qualification. If I approach a genuine guru, what should be my qualification? How should be my attitude to approach him? So it tells, Tad Vidhi, to learn the truth. Tad Vidhi. Vidhi means to learn, to know. Huh? To learn the absolute truth, just to learn the absolute truth, one should approach, first of all. Very, very important. That not for any material cause we should approach. No, मेरा job नहीं लग रहा, मेरा ये नहीं हो रहा, मेरा वो नहीं हो रहा. No. Just for understanding the spiritual subject matters, one should approach a guru. We saw, right, two things which we don't know, and that's why bogus gurus are existing. What are those? First one was people don't know in general what? First, qualification of a genuine guru, they don't know. And second was why to approach. And Krishna is telling why to approach. So Bhagavad Gita has all the answers. Why to approach a guru? To learn the truth. Now, after understanding this, okay, to understand the truth, I am going. Now I should ask questions. I should inquire. Pari prashnena. Prashna means inquire, ask questions. About what? Again, about some material cause? Material cause? Yes or no? No. For spiritual subject matter only. For progressing in spiritual life, we should ask questions. Pari prashnena. And those who ask questions, they will progress in spiritual life. They will progress in spiritual life. Who will ask questions? Who contemplates. Who hears and who contemplates. When he contemplates, he gets doubts. And he gets realizations also. When he gets doubts, he goes and asks questions. And that's how he gets good guidance and he progresses in the spiritual life. That's why it's very important to attentively hear without sleeping. Attentively hear without sleeping in the class. And then contemplate about the subject matter. And then ask questions. Huh? Now, one should ask questions. How one should ask questions? In a challenging mood or in a submissive attitude? Submissive. That's what Krishna is telling. Pranipatena. Okay, pariprashanana you're doing. You are inquiring from the spiritual master about spiritual subject matter. Okay, that's understood. But how to do that? Not in a challenging mood. Krishna is saying, pranipatena, by surrendering oneself, by in a submissive mood, one should ask questions. Now let me ask you this question. One minute. Second aspect also we'll discuss. Then I'll ask you a question. So pranipatena means by surrendering. Submissive attitude should be there. Second is sevaya. You can see the first line only. Na? Don't look at my face. You can see first line. You are doing pariprashnena, but how to do? By pranipat, by submissive attitude. And second is sevaya. Sevaya means seva. Seva means service. By rendering some service to Guru. Now let me ask you this question. Why to have submissive attitude? We can go and ask, challenging questions also we can ask, no? Why to have submissive attitude? Huh? Huh? Respect. Yes, to respect the Guru. Okay, that's correct. Any other answer? Humble. You told Guru? Or you told? Humble. Okay, what will happen if we become humble?
So we can get what he's saying.
We can understand what he's saying. But first of all, before he starts speaking, if you become submissive, what will happen?
You have sense of acceptance.
Sense of acceptance. Now we are coming closer. Basically, the Guru will become pleased with our attitude of submissiveness. And when a Guru gets pleased, let me tell you, then he is ready to impart the knowledge. He is ready to bestow the blessings. Otherwise, see, the Guru is renounced. He doesn't care. He is in his own world. He is all blissful. He doesn't need anybody. But if somebody comes to him and he's submissive, okay, by being pleased upon that person, he may impart knowledge. Otherwise, what's the need? He's all satisfied, he's self-satisfied. He's all blissful in his own sadhana, in his own practice of bhakti. Why will bother much? Huh? But he, because he's our well-wisher, he cares. He's selfless. But when if somebody's pleased, somebody's pleasing him by becoming submissive, he's showing his submissive attitude. Then he will be pleased. And he will be ready to offer, ready to bestow the blessings and knowledge, impart the knowledge. Upadekshyanti te jnanam. He can impart the knowledge unto you, O Arjuna. And then why do we need seva, service? Why do we need to serve the Guru? We will not serve, no? What's the need? We'll be submissive and ask question and leave. Take some prasad and leave. What's the need to serve the Guru? Why service is needed?
To realize that we are the servant.
To realize we are servants. Let me tell you one nice thing. The water flows from. अच्छा ये वाटर जो भी आ रहा है ऐसे उल्टा बह रहा है या ऐसे बह रहा है? ऐसे आ रहा है ना, ऊपर से नीचे. The water flows from high altitude to low altitude. If you're from electronics background, I'm from electronics background, so I can understand. Maybe you can understand a little bit. The current flows from higher potential to lower potential. If there's a potential difference, if there's a difference created, that I am at a lower potential, you are at a higher potential, then the knowledge can flow. The current of knowledge can flow, right? Otherwise, it will not flow. So that's why it's very important to do some service with a humble attitude. And then the current will flow. Current of knowledge. Obviously, the Guru will get pleased again with this also. And actually, blessings flow. Blessings flow. A Guru, and it is seen actually, many devotees share this experience. When the superiors get pleased by the service of the devotees, naturally their chanting improves. Chanting improves. The next day when they sit, let's say they did a very nice service, and then the Guru or the superiors, our superiors get pleased. Srila Prabhupada gets pleased. Lord gets pleased. What will happen naturally, without his endeavor, he will, when he starts chanting, the mind will be calm, will be peaceful, naturally. It will happen. The chanting improves for that devotee the next day, on that day also. So it happens on the spiritual platform. We cannot understand that phenomena, how the Guru is pleased and then wireless connection, something is happening inside the heart of the devotee, and then he's progressing in his spiritual life. The blessings flow. That's the power of spiritual blessings. That's a realization of many devotees actually. So blessings will flow. So what should be our attitude? 2 words: service and submissive attitude. And we should do some service. And what we should go do after doing this, after having this attitude, we should inquire, ask questions, and then ask what type of questions? Spiritual questions, to improve our spiritual life, to progress in spiritual life. Okay, finally we have come to the last part of this presentation. Let's see how Srila Prabhupada has exhibited all these 4 qualities of a genuine Guru. STOP. Srila Prabhupada was in a comfortable situation, as I mentioned in the starting. Very comfortable. He was doing his bhajan. Everybody was knowing Srila Prabhupada. Oh, Bhakti Vedanta Swami. They have given this title because he knows the purports of the Vedas. He knows the conclusion of the Vedas. Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. Everybody was coming and taking his shelter, and then he was busy in his own bhajan in Vrindavan. Many years he spent in Radha Damodar temple. When we go to Vrindavan, we visit Radha Damodar. Still that they have, the temple management have preserved that room where Srila Prabhupada used to stay in the Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan today also. Very small room, very divine room actually. When we enter, that spiritual vibrations are different. He left Vrindavan just with one goal, that my spiritual master has instructed me. The spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada is His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada. He is a spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada. And he instructed him. So in the first meeting only, when Srila Prabhupada was 1922, one of his friends actually called him that, there is a very nice, genuine sadhu has come. He's preaching the message of Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita all over the world, purely. Let's go and take his shelter. Let's go, he's giving class. And then Srila Prabhupada actually once he told Naren, his name was Naren, he told that I'm not interested in all these bhongi sadhus and all. I'll not go. Somehow Naren pulled him. And then he went. The very first meeting, can you imagine? Srila Prabhupada and his friend, at that time Srila Prabhupada was called Abhay Charan Dev, his name was. And Abhay Charan was sitting at the back with his friend Naren. And then when Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Goswami Maharaj, he told, you look like learned gentleman. Why don't you go and preach the message of Bhagavad Gita all over the world? Now they don't know each other. For the first time they have met. They have not talked also. Can you imagine? These are spiritual personalities. We cannot understand what kind of reciprocations are going on in between the two spiritual personalities. They are acharyas. You cannot understand. So he got instruction that go and preach the message all over the world. And he took it to his heart. And he took sannyas, at the age of 50 or so. And then he was in Vrindavan. He was very comfortable, but he left Vrindavan just to preach, to fulfill the instruction of his spiritual master. And when he went, he didn't take a normal big ship, very comfortable room, comfortable bed. No, he didn't have money only. He was a sannyasi. He didn't have money. He didn't have anything. Just some 1-2 pieces, sets of clothes, the saffron robes, because he was a sannyasi, and some sets of Srimad Bhagavatam which he was translating. He used to sleep only for 2 hours in a day. How many of you can do that? Only for 2 hours in a day. Will be like zombies hovering around. Zombies actually. If you don't sleep for 1 day also properly, will be like zombies. Eyes will be like this. What is happening? They'll be coming to Festival of Enlightenment. They'll not. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? Zombies. But he was sleeping for 2 hours every single day, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. And when the world goes to rest, he wakes up at midnight, 12 a.m. For what he used to wake up? He used to wake up for 4 hours. He used to translate from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning. He used to translate Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Can you imagine? Every single day sleeping for only 2 hours. Why he was doing this? Why he was taking so much of pain? Just to fulfill the instruction of his spiritual master too, because he's well-wisher. He's our well-wisher. And then he left, not on a very nice ship. He left on a cargo ship. What is a cargo ship? It carries goods, and there are only 2-3 cabins or some rooms where the captain and the crew members can stay. So somehow, he was given permission to go. And then he started moving. The name of the ship was Jaladuta. And he wrote very nice Jaladuta prayers also on that ship. He got 2 heart attacks on the ship. And by the way, he never traveled on ship. For the first time he was going. Can you imagine? Nobody to receive on the other end. He didn't know anybody that who will receive me in America. Boston Harbor, who will receive me? No idea. He just left. Taking all shelter of Krishna, completely surrendered to Krishna. He writes also in that prayer. 2 heart attacks on the ship. Vomiting sensations, seasickness. For the first time if you are going to ship, seasickness. I don't have experience because I don't know. But it was very, very severe. It comes in the description. He used to write his diaries. In the diary he has mentioned that 2 heart attacks also he got. And he wrote actually in the diary, if now I get 3rd heart attack, I will die. So much of pain was there. Why he was taking so much of pain? When I was starting my spiritual journey and when I got to know about Srila Prabhupada, all these aspects, goosebumps came. At the age of 70, not 30. People are like at the age of 22, 23 only. बहुत हो गया यार, क्या मतलब बंद करो इसको. कितना बैठाएंगे? मंत्र मेडिटेशन में भी बैठाते हैं, फिर क्लास में भी बैठाते हैं, कीर्तन में भी बैठाते हैं. ठीक है, थोड़ा डांस हो जाता है, वो अलग बात है. कितना बैठाएंगे? कमर अटक रही है मेरी, अकड़ रही है. Age of 70, can you imagine? When people start retiring. He left. And so much of hardships. And then he established ISKCON all over the world. In just 12 years, this miracle happened. 1965 to 1977. We'll see this video. We have the mic. Short video.
Someone told him the story. He wouldn't believe it. He started making efforts and towards the national I want to be one. Anyways, he is really serious. Relax, the whole world will be happy. Suddenly, this new force from the east was coming in. People began to look towards India. There was a sense of the nations. If I see this person, this soul, struggling just like I'm struggling in my body, then all of a sudden you offend me, and I have a reason to love you. That's the image. Our mission is to see everyone become happy. It gives some sort of backbone to my life.
Some facts I would like to tell. What Prabhupada gave us. He wrote more than 80 volumes. More than 80 volumes of books, which we don't study. Unfortunately, we have to study. Traveled the whole globe 14 times in the 12 years. 14 times. Very few personalities have done this. 14 times traveled the whole globe. ऐसा नहीं घूम के ऐसे वापस आ गए. मतलब he went around many different countries like this, again came. Again, 14 times. So many places. Established 108 plus temples all over the world. Many gurukuls, many farm communities he set up at his own time. Initiated more than 5,000 disciples all over the world. And did all this miracle. He did all this miracle in the age of 70 to 82. 70 to 82, can you imagine? We are 25, 26, 27, 28, 22, 24, even less. Your age? 14. He did it in 70. Can you imagine? Unbelievable, unimaginable. I was just contemplating some days back. It's unimaginable. In 12 years, establishing a movement from the scratch where people don't know about Bhagavad Gita, don't know about Krishna, and then going and catching those people who are the most degraded, the hippies. Intoxicated, openly doing sex on the streets, naked. And they had a slogan. We will reject anybody over the age of 30. If somebody comes to us and we will check. Are you over the age 30? Is your age over 30? If the answer is yes, reject. Will not talk to you. The hippie culture started like this. They had this slogan that will not take shelter of old people more than 30, but 70 years. And Srila Prabhupada transformed them to pure devotees of the Lord. Can you imagine? So we can say quickly, and we'll wind up in 5 minutes. Stop. How STOP, these qualifications apply to Srila Prabhupada. Selfless. Srila Prabhupada, one very nice example we can see. Whenever someone asks you, ISKCON, what do you remember? Huh? Krishna. Hare Krishna. Some people say Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. In South India, we say Hare Krishna. They say Hare Rama. Hare Rama in reply. Actually, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra we should speak. But that's how people identify. ISKCON means Hare Krishna. But nobody tells. It's called Srila Prabhupada. Nobody knows. Or very few people know Srila Prabhupada actually. So Srila Prabhupada never put himself on the front. Can you imagine? Never himself he put on the front. He always put Krishna in the center. Krishna, 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 Krishna. And today I was, under hearing this. I just went for offering lamp today in the morning, and Bhakti Shastri class was going on. So Kartikeya Prabhuji was giving the class in the morning in ACS layout. Okay. So, so then he was telling actually, Srila Prabhupada was mentioning so many times Krishna in different sense. He never tells the Lord, the Lord. He tells Krishna did this. Krishna has instructed this. Krishna, Krishna. Then Kartikeya Prabhu asked the audience, count how many times Srila Prabhupada mentioned Krishna in this purport. He's mad after Krishna. So that's how he always put Krishna in the front. That's why when people come to ISKCON, they say Hare Krishna. Nobody knows Srila Prabhupada. That's the magic. That's the selfless attitude Srila Prabhupada has. One reporter asked in London, when Srila Prabhupada went to London, one reporter asked, Swamiji, why have you come here? Oh, the England, the Britishers, they took Kohinoor Hira, na? Oh, I think you have come for that, to take it back, the Kohinoor Hira to India. Is it the reason, oh Swamiji? Tell us the reason why you have come to England. So Srila Prabhupada told, see, you people took everything, the Kohinoor Hira, the jewels, and everything, but you forgot one thing to take. What is that thing? I have come to give you that. You forgot to take that. You took everything else. You forgot to take that one thing. I have come here to give you that. I have not come here to take something. What is that one thing? Bhagavad Gita. You forgot. You took Kohinoor Hira and you're enjoying. You're thinking that, oh, we are so advanced. You forgot Bhagavad Gita. You left behind. I have come here to give you that. That was the reply. Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, not Srila Prabhupada. He doesn't pose himself at the front. Always the Lord and the Bhagavad Gita and scriptures in the front. That selfless attitude. Teachings from the scriptures. Sleeping only for 2 hours. Why is doing that? Why is taking so much pain? To write the scriptures, to translate Srimad Bhagavatam, to translate Bhagavad Gita. See, we can sit here and we can very easily see this, hear this, okay, and then just sing in the kirtan and dance and prasad and go away. But to realize is very, very difficult actually, very, 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 very important. That sleeping for 2 hours, why he was doing that? What was the need? Because he wanted to give the teaching of Bhagavad Gita to all over the world. Again, one one reporter asked that Swamiji, you have done such a massive revolution all across the world. You have done. You are responsible for such a massive revolution. And what Srila Prabhupada told you, no. I have not done anything. It's the blessing of it's the all credit goes to my Guru Maharaj, my spiritual master. It was his instruction. His blessings are flowing in the world, and he is sending people, and they are becoming devotees. The all credit goes to my Guru and the Lord. No taking credits. That was the mood of Srila Prabhupada. The credit goes to the parampara, all the acharyas in the parampara, as it is presenting the message and about the Vedic scriptures. Our well-wisher, he established so many beautiful temples, deities in the world for us. And then he created this such a nice sangha, such a nice association where we can come together and hear from Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and elevate our life. He translated so many books till the last breath of his life. Now let me show this video to you. You'll understand. Can you place the mic a little nicely so that mic is on? The heart melts when we watch this.
So, if we have the chance of appreciation in devotion, then our character, teacher, with
Can you imagine? Srila Prabhupada is just about to disappear. Just about to disappear. What is he doing? Is he asking for, give me some water? Give me some. Actually, have you seen people who are just about to pass away? They'll be thirsty. They will be, so much feeling hunger. They will be feeling hunger. And they'll be restless completely. Completely restless. And the vata, pitta, and, kapha, they will choke the person. The mind will become very dull. And at that moment, and Srila Prabhupada, when he was at the last, he was about to disappear, he was still translating Srimad Bhagavatam. And that's how we have so many lectures of Srila Prabhupada available, which the devotees are hearing. He was hearing one lecture today, all the devotees. When Adashu was coming with me on scooty, he was telling, Prabhu, now I'm going to hear the lecture. I'll not talk to you. Such a glorious thing. We are able to hear. Never in history it has happened that the lectures of an acharya have been recorded. It has been recorded. It's the arrangement of the Lord of Krishna that the recordings are available for us. So we have to hear. We have to hear Srila Prabhupada. At the last moment also he's translating Srimad Bhagavatam. And he disappeared. Why is taking so much of pain for us, our well-wisher? And finally, Parampara. No doubt, ISKCON is falling under Brahma Sampradaya. And these are the 32 names. I cannot zoom. I don't know, I can zoom or I can zoom. See, there are so many names starting from Krishna, Lord Brahma, Narada, Vyasadev, Madhvacharya, Padmanabh, Narhari, and then so many personalities, and then Lord Chaitanya, Rupa Goswami, Krishna Das, Kaviraj Goswami, Narottam Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Goswami Maharaj, AC Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So Prabhupada is falling under this parampara. And that's how ISKCON is also falling under Brahma Sampradaya, Lord Brahma. Starting from Lord Brahma, obviously Krishna. It all starts from Lord Krishna, then comes under various 4 branches. So Brahma is our Adhisthata, Acharya of Brahma Sampradaya. Okay, that's how. So we'll just end with this. Just brief contribution of Srila Prabhupada. There are glories, endless glories, but we can mention here. Wrote more than 80 volumes of books, so we have to read. Traveled the globe 14 times in the 12 years. Established 108 temples, gurukuls, farm communities. Initiated 5,000 plus disciples all over the world in these 12 years. And did all this in the advanced age of 70 to 82, when we don't have guarantee also we will reach 70. If we reach 70, we'll be on the bed only for sure. Seeing the condition of today, our condition today. We were surely on the bedridden completely. He chose to fulfill the instruction of his spiritual master. His Divine Grace, AC Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So that's how Srila Prabhupada has all the qualifications of a bona fide spiritual master. So we'll end with this. Finally, before ending, I'll just mention these 3 quick formula or practices for quick spiritual advancement. How many want to quickly advance in spiritual life? Quickly? अभी डाउट है क्या ऐसे? नहीं, अभी बहुत टाइम है, आराम से जाएंगे. Quickly. Everyday mantra meditation. I was talking to so many people today. So I was just contemplating on this point, that mantra meditation is very important. If we hear the mantra clearly, or try our best at least to endeavor to hear the mantra, chant, pronounce clearly. These 2 things only we have to do, that's it. And pray to the Lord to help us. We'll see the magic. So much of it's very powerful. When we hear the mantra very, very clear, it's very, very powerful, So at least 1 round every day we should chant. Every day. Consistently. Consistency is the key. Regular study of Bhagavad Gita. So you can use Shloka Day app. That already I think you must have downloaded. If you have not downloaded, please go to Play Store or iOS platform, App Store. You can write Bhagavad Gita Sloka a day. It's not SH. Sloka, SLOK. And this is the logo actually. It'll look like this. Book is opening and ISKCON's logo is, you can find out. 5 to 10 minutes of videos on every verse of Bhagavad Gita. You can just utilize that every single day, only one video. One verse. See, mind will work with small, small targets. If you give small targets, mind will be a friend. Otherwise, mind will revolt. So one mantra, not one mantra. One round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra and one verse of Bhagavad Gita. One small video and we can read also. We can give quiz. There's a quiz option on this on this app. We can utilize. And don't miss this session. Don't miss. Even if you go home, don't miss. At least watch online and send some notes to your mentors. It'll be so nice. They'll be very happy. And I saw that nobody is making notes in the class. It'll be very nice if we make some notes. I think some devotees are making, some people, not everybody. So if we can make some notes in the class itself, we'll be conscious, we'll not sleep. Nidra Devi will not come if we make some notes. And will help us to revise, It'll help us to revise. So I'm very, very happy that you are coming consistently. I'm seeing many, many faces attended every session, It's very nice. It gives pleasure to the heart. So thank you very much. I want to make final announcement before moving ahead. We'll take question and answers later because there is no time. We'll go for one small group discussion. Group discussion is possible, Udeshya Prabhu? Possible? Okay. So we'll go for 5 minutes group discussion and then we'll chant, do mantra meditation. But before that, one final announcement. For the benefit of everybody here who are attending sincerely, we have taken an initiative. In the message you must have seen, one initiative we are taking. What is that initiative? We are ready from our side to take the challenge, to take all hardships, to help others, to help you, to help ourselves also, We are ready. Now it's up to you. If you can, you want to utilize this opportunity. So we are starting a weekly reading session every single week. Once in a week only. Every Thursday in the evening. So when you come back from office, you can directly come here at 7:45 in the evening. We'll be starting sharp at 7:45. ISKCON Panathur here only will be having. And, 2 slides, okay. And, I think there's something wrong. Yeah. Sorry, it's 7:45, not 7. We can start at 7:45. So we'll start at 7:45. We'll end at 8:15 sharp. And then we'll be having the prasad after that. Okay, dinner prasad. No need to go to PG, no need to take prasad. Sorry, not prasad. No need to take food there. You can take prasad here. So 30 minutes reading session is 30 minutes. And we have seen those who come for reading session, their life change. The realizations go to the next level. They are able to understand, their experience of mantra meditation improves when they start understanding philosophy. When they start realizing things in spiritual life. Naturally, when they chant, they'll be so eager to chant and to hear the mantra. Otherwise, things will remain theoretical. So that's why this reading session is very, very powerful. It's already going on in ACS Layout Center, already going on in Marathali Center. We are now starting it. So please take this opportunity. We want to see who are all eager. You will see that. It will be all clear. So we want to see more and more eager people who want to join. See, reading, then we are doing hearing here, and then chanting. These 3 things are enough to make advancement in spiritual life. Okay, so thank you very much. The next session will be attitude of comparison. Many times we compare ourselves with others and degrade instead of going uplift our consciousness. We degrade in our consciousness. So we'll discuss about antidote to this attitude, negative attitude of comparison, and how to elevate ourselves. Very, very important and powerful session. So we'll be going for group discussion and then later mantra meditation. So let's stand up. We can end the live stream. Do you think group discussion is okay? So what we can do, we can have group discussion during prasad. We can sit together with the mentors. So we'll be going for mantra meditation now. Okay.